Welcome to the second ever episode of Blankies Unfolded. I'm Kelly.
Hello, guys. I'm Num Nom.
I'm Jelly. Royal
and I'm
Jelly.
Flowerland.
And I am Kelly.
You already said that. You've said it twice now.
And
I'm
Jelly is
Flowerland.
talking about
Flowerland as well.
We have Jelly here too.
I was gonna say I had the overwhelming urge to shoot a dog today.
Why would?
Okay,
you know
are
what?
we diving into that?
That's all
It's
right.
true.
Is this
I
on the
did.
record?
We're starting with intrusive thoughts. Go on, Jelly. What did you
Hey,
follow
is my
up?
audio recording?
My sister's dog was snooping around, and it shouldn't have. And it just needed to be ended.
Explain snooping around.
that's
Why
not
did
a-
that anger you so much?
No, I feel like I've said everything I need to. I'm not gonna.
No,
lie.
you have
That
to
was-
explain.
that was- In the court of justice, what
Mhm.
Jelly says is final. And
Jelly,
that's-
you don't have very good track records
About
in
to
court.
say
Oh,
your
like-
last court case didn't end well.
No.
Bro lost a court
He's
case
learned-
and
he's
lived
learned a
in
lot
the
since
ceiling
then.
of one.
Do we want to provide context to the listeners what happened? I don't like telling stories. As
Bro,
you
All
can
right,
tell.
we'll give the Spark Notes version, basically on the Flower Nom SMP season 2, which is over now at this point.
Yo, shout out.
I've dated the
peace.
episode already. Jelly was sued by the British people because he tried claiming land that they claimed, and he lost horribly because the land was already claimed.
Because I was
It
such a good
was
lawyer.
funny though. It was very funny. I thought I was on
thoroughly
the
entertained.
notion that funny would win, but apparently we're doing things.
Well, you weren't
civilized.
either. You weren't right or funny.
I had
so
the
you
best
had no chance.
presentation. It
Funny
was
has
really
no
good.
place in the courtroom. I was
No.
one of 3 judges.
We had a
Nutcom was
3
also
judge.
a judge.
Yeah,
We
you
had a 3
guys-
judge
And True
system.
served as a judge.
And my
I was
lawyer hated
the
me,
best
mind
lawyer
you.
ever.
Yeah, that's
My
true. Your
lawyer-
lawyer did not want to be there,
He pled the insanity plea.
and you
I-
didn't want to go along with it. That would have actually
You're-
worked out in your favor.
I got thrown in jail twice in that server.
Yeah.
No one else did.
No, the second time was actually the Shadow Realm. It wasn't jail.
Yeah.
Dang, you've been banished to a whole nother dimension before.
Arguably better though.
Arguably.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what I watched today? This morning I watched a video of, you know how there are videos of people who like take it upon themselves to audit, like First Amendment auditors or whatever. People who like go to government buildings and they're like, "Hey, these are my rights and you can't be doing all this stuff." And they film themselves doing it.
Yeah.
I've not heard
any-
of this genre of
I have
video
no idea
before,
what
but I
anything
believe
you
it.
said was.
Are you guys kidding me? Well,
I-
anyway,
I watch TikToks. I don't know what this is.
My attention
So-
span is 5 seconds, Flowerland.
so going into California, there are like agricultural inspection stations or whatever to keep invasive species of insects out. And whenever you go into these stations, the people working there, they have a right to inspect your vehicle, to search it, and to ask you questions about what you're carrying into the state, like fruit, that sort of thing. And this guy and his 2 sons were not happy about that, and they thought it violated their Fourth Amendment right. And so they go to one of these stations and they film them, like this interaction. And all these videos are like super cringy because it's basically one person who's saying they're interpreting like the amendment the way that they want to. And they're like, actually, I have a right to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
F you guys. So they go to the station, totally uncooperative. The people at the station are like, I mean, if you want to, you can just drive away, but then we're going to call the cops and they're going to bring you back. So he's like, actually, that's not going to happen. This dad, who was totally sticking it to the man. So they do drive away, and sure enough, like the cop lights come on. And then at this traffic stop,
I know that feeling.
he refuses to show any form of identification. And the cops explain for like 10 minutes. They're like, you've broken the law, and if you don't show us identification so that we can just write you a ticket, then we're gonna break your window and drag you out of there. And the guy wouldn't get out of the car, and so they broke the window. They dragged his ass out. And one of his sons was over the age of 18. So the dad and that son ended up getting charged. And and sentenced to like 12 and 6 days in prison or something like that, and now they have that on their record. And the other son was like under 18, so he wasn't charged. But I mean,
it's kind of like those people who are like sovereign citizens. They're like, I'm not a driver, I'm a traveler.
Citizens.
I don't need a license because the roads are public property. And I'm like, that's not how it works.
You have a right to travel.
Yeah, right. You have freedom of travel.
I'm like, I'm traveling my car.
Thing.
Do you telling me neither of you guys know anything about that? The two of you.
Two?
Jelly, do you know what sovereign citizens are?
No.
Anime. I don't care about sovereigns. Are you kidding?
I've never.
But they're entertaining. They're better than any anime.
Oh, it's an anime?
Are you a Redditor?
I mean, you're saying this is a real event.
Kind of an anime.
Yep.
No, it's like a concept of like a person who like acts a certain way.
Okay.
It's like being a Karen, kind of, but like.
Yeah.
But
thinking that horrible. I hate watching cringe videos. It's the same thing.
Oh, the cringe videos give me power. I watch them like every morning.
Cringe culture's not dead.
It gives me the reason I still wake up.
Jelly, you're in most of those videos. What are you talking about?
No,
I could totally imagine
not at all.
Being in like a cringe comp video someday.
You know, I probably have. Probably have been.
He's in a Minecraft.
Do you use Reddit? Are you a Redditor?
I'm not a Redditor, but I use Reddit. I don't participate, like comment or anything
You're
like
a lurker. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
The one time that I really used Reddit was I was at my job where I answer the phone once every hour and 30 minutes, and then I go back to doing literally nothing.
Hey, that sounds like a pretty cool gig.
You think it is, and then you get
think.
really bored and stressed out whenever the boss walks by and doesn't see you doing work because he hasn't actually given you any work. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
There was like 12 straight hours of like through multiple days of me just like looking up whether a monkey would win versus Mike Tyson. Because I just recently saw Nope, that movie where a monkey kills an entire set of actors, which was the scariest thing.
You've
instead
completely
of the
spoiled
aliens.
That for me. I was
Everyone's known. Everyone's known.
Spoiler alert.
No, it was
Spoiler
miserable.
Alert. All right, we have to tag this video now.
I had never been more inspired to buy a firearm. Like I was feeling weirded out. I hated
don't
monkeys.
trust Jelly.
I still
Where is
hate
this going?
monkeys. Anyway, so I had to Google, if I reached my physical peak prowess, could I fight off a monkey if Mike Tyson could? So I looked it on Reddit. It was so violently split through the middle, but everyone would swear on their life in Reddit that one or the other would win. It was like a chimp.
Like a monkey, not like a great ape.
A chimp versus Mike Tyson.
Oh, a chimp. Chimps are more vicious.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
I don't think you could ever beat a chimp.
No, I couldn't.
Personally, I could beat like 100 of them at the same time, probably.
I guarantee you, there's no human being on Earth that could beat a chimpanzee in a fight.
No. With their bare hands,
that's just impossible.
Definitely.
There's gotta be at least one.
And that's where the controversy starts.
There's gotta be.
That's where
they haven't invented
there's gotta be.
Right,
Mike Tyson gets one
let's get
punch on that thing.
Like, come on, like a really anorexic chimp, and like versus the biggest human we have. Who wins that? Easy.
The strongest human we have.
Okay. I mean, if the chimp is like already sick and dying,
terminally ill chimpanzee.
Yeah, he's got like anorexia, diabetes, and cancer. The triple threat. Like, who's gonna win that
day? And you just give the guy a shotgun.
This guy has so many weapons.
He'll shoot himself.
There you go.
I've been in that situation. Okay, I've got a question. I've got a question for you.
What
guys.
is that? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, what's the question?
So how
I
long
could talk
do you
about
think...
the fear of chimps all day. Sorry.
If you want to keep talking about that,
oh no, well, we'll talk about it after.
How long do you think you could survive in a zombie apocalypse? And
no,
how would you go about it?
Interesting. No, we're cutting that out on the last one, so we can talk about it this time.
Oh, okay. We can do a deeper dive.
Yeah.
the time it really deserves.
Wait, Flan, tell us your take on this question though. What was
Okay,
your
first
specific question?
first we need to get something. Which like universe zombies are we talking about? Like World
Okay,
War Z,
here's
Walking
what I'm
Dead. Like
thinking.
what's the rules of this
There
universe?
are the adrenal.
Fair
There's
question.
different tiers. I would say we should go with the one where zombies can run fast,
Oh no,
faster than
Oh.
you.
cardio zombies.
And they're aggro. It's not. I like the Left 4 Dead zombies. Can we just go with those
Yeah.
instead?
Mhm.
That'd be a lot
What are the
easier.
Left 4 Dead zombies like?
They don't do anything. They just
Are they
sit
like
there
the
and
Walking
eat
Dead
bullets.
zombies?
No, the
Plants
Walking
vs.
Dead
Zombies
zombies actually like attack you, right?
They come at you slow.
Yeah,
slow
but
and
they
steady.
can't run faster than you.
That's the kind of apocalypse I want to be in. I've had dreams about being in those.
I think
I
if
know.
it was Walking Dead, I could
But,
probably
like,
survive like a couple
No, you
weeks.
wouldn't.
If it was like the running aggro zombies, I'd probably die like within a day.
How would you go about surviving, Kelly? How
I
you
would
do
Who's
it?
get
gonna
There,
run
the
out?
that
heck
was
out of
Flan's
the
question.
city.
That's true.
I
You
would
would get out of the city.
I would get
So
out
you
of the
would
city
run
as
into the
fast
woods.
as I could.
That's what
I would
everyone's
I
thinking,
would go
though.
to like a ranch or something. Like I would go to like a farm, like where there's like you go
That's
So
what
the
about like
Cowboys
city's
say.
3
empty,
miles in
and
between.
everyone's living on the outskirts
Okay,
of it.
so
No,
imagine
the city is
that.
a death trap. Do not stay in the city if you want to survive.
Imagine
I
that.
say go to like a ranch or something where like the houses are like 2 to 3 miles in between, and maybe you have a chance. Like if you just get lucky and like a horde doesn't like rush through. That's like
Okay.
unlikely.
So here's the situation, Kelly. Everyone is thinking the same thing.
But half the
They
people have already
hear-
died.
They hear the Amber Alert, and they think, "Oh, zombie apocalypse! I gotta
The
get out
Amber
of it."
Alert.
I don't know. Everyone's gonna hear about it at the same time
The
in one area.
Amber Alert.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
like
so
the
you
zombie,
are
the presidential
greatly,
zombie text.
you're greatly overestimating the
Overestimating.
you're greatly overestimating the intelligence of the average citizen because most
I'm
people
thinking.
they would not believe it. They'd be like, "Oh, it's just a hoax. It'll blow
Facts.
What
over in a
about
few days."
Canadians?
Business
What's
as
the average?
usual.
What's the average Canadian IQ?
Maple syrup.
Yeah, what are you gonna do in Canada? As soon as winter hits, you're not gonna have power. It's not gonna be that easy to survive.
No, but the zombies will be slower in winter. That's why everybody
Yeah, but
wants
you're
to
gonna
go
have
up north.
frostbite in winter. You'll also be slow.
But you
No,
just
she's
make
gonna kill a
fire.
moose and then crawl inside.
Okay, just
Yeah.
hibernate every winter.
It worked for Han Solo.
Just hibernate in a moose.
Yeah, that's a good
I think
idea.
Canada would be easier, honestly, because like if you could get like wood, there's like a lot of like wood stoves, right?
There's
you don't
more-
need
There's just like 10
electricity.
people there.
There's more area.
Yeah.
A place
Like
like,
at least where my
Tokyo.
family's from in Atlantic Canada, like all of the stoves are like wood fire stoves. So if you could just chop down trees, which you probably will never run out of, you just chop down trees, and then that's where you get all your heat from,
Mm-hmm.
and you won't
Sounds like-
freeze.
Not a bad plan.
And you can boil snow. You can't eat it. You can't just
yeah.
gulp it down, but you can boil snow, and then it's cool.
I could gulp it down. You haven't
You
seen
can
me in a
hunt.
snowstorm.
You can fish in
I
the summer.
can
Not-
gulp it down.
You haven't
sure.
seen what I could do.
There are parasites in the average cubic inch of snow.
Yeah,
There's
Cubic
I know
parasites
the
in
rule.
everything.
You avoid the yellow snow and you're good. That's the rule.
Uh-huh.
If it's yellow, say no. If it's white,
Yellow or green, it just
If
Eat
it's
it
if
all
it's
right.
yellow, let it mellow. That's the saying. It's the same thing with snow.
Let
Same
it mellow.
logic applies to
what is that
drugs,
in
you know?
reference to? I've heard that so many times, but I don't even understand. What's the?
Probably lemonade mouth.
No,
Uh,
it's in reference. It's in reference to it's in reference to leftover
Orange
pee in the
juice.
toilet. You're not supposed to flush if you just pee. If it's yellow, let it mellow.
What sick family
What?
does that? Oh my gosh.
Ask any family in California where there's a drought. They might say yes.
oh yeah, she
Well-
can only flush like once a month.
That's Californian problems. This I'm a red-blooded American in this country and state.
American.
Use your water. In fact, waste it, because that's what Americans do.
That's
Mhm.
true. We love wasting stuff.
Amen.
That is
Amen,
true.
brother.
And I'm proud.
You could travel
to be an
south and try
American.
and clan up with like some like
the
bunch
cartel.
of rednecks or something.
Is this still in the
Cartel.
zombie
Oh, God.
apocalypse?
Yeah, we're
Those
back
guys
in the
are
zombie
so-
Yeah.
apocalypse.
Okay.
Industrious. My time spent in Central Florida, I was so miserable and and also so impressed.
Don't
Like
How
how
remind
long?
me.
somebody high concept things are like so backwards and they don't exist when it comes to working with their hands and building random things that are dangerous. It's like these guys are geniuses. Everyone in Florida is a genius.
They just tame a couple
I've
alligators to
never
kill the
heard the
zombies off.
words "everyone in Florida is a genius" in my life before. That is never been that sentence
It-
has
They're
never been
always
said.
it's the
well,
Florida
they're
paradox.
geniuses in the sense of being able to create the perfect alligator killing contraption.
They're so stupid that it, like, rolls under to genius.
Yes.
Mhm.
My cousins one time, my grandmother had a large ranch with a pond with a substantial pond in it in Florida, and sometimes alligators would walk into the pond and just vibe in there. That would be like their new little home. And because there was a dock on it, and sometimes my grandmother liked to kayak on the pond and stuff. She wasn't super cool with there being alligators, so she would call like my redneck cousins, the young cousins, and be like, "Hey, there's another gator," and they would just go out, wade out into the water,
Oh my
and
god.
grab that boy and,
Oh,
and duct tape its mouth, and then take it
no.
somewhere else.
God, that's the
That's how they handled that.
No,
Take 'em
I've
somewhere
been
else.
there was a similar situation where I went down to like the actual swamp. Like imagine a swamp, it is that stereotype. And we got our little tour boat and like zoomed throughout this like it felt like a wasteland, like a real wasteland, and there was like some buildings like half underwater, and I was like, what happened? They're like, yeah, some hurricane. I was like, oh my gosh. And there's alligators, and they just pointed to some area. They were like, yeah, the kids normally swim over there, and so
Dog.
we gotta
How? Keep talking. I'm just gonna go address my. I'm gonna further fortify my door.
Flan's
Yes.
dog creature has broken into his room and is on
Oh my
camera
God.
for anyone watching the VOD of this.
With the guitar. Fortified with the guitar.
He has barricaded himself into his room with the guitar stands and the door itself. But the dog, like a Floridan, is very clever.
Not great cable management, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's gonna start a fire on the
Not-
carpet too. Jeez, Flan.
Yikes, not kinda
Dang.
not that
He's
happy
added
with
a
that.
he's added a third guitar to barricade the door. There's
How many
now
guitars
3
does this dude
guitars
have?
on his door. He's back now.
What's the
So we're gonna pretend
dog's?
we weren't talking
You
about
can't
him.
hear me yet. What's the dog's name?
My dog's name is Vera. She's an American
Vera.
Staffordshire Terrier, and she knows how to open my door. So I blocked it with 2 guitars on the outside and 1 bass guitar on the
Yep.
inside.
Yep.
Wait,
I was
Temple.
describing that for you.
This is
the
how
the dog's coming back.
I can see her.
Yeah.
She's
I can
looking
see
Looking
at
at
that
me
me.
with one eye
toppling
through the
down.
crack.
This is how
She
we
wants
Okay,
to-
keep
survive
talking
the
about
zombie
something.
She
I'm
wants to
dealing
join
with
the
a crisis
cast.
here.
She wants to join the cast.
Can we get special guest Vera on next week?
Let's talk about cable management. How good
Oh.
are you two at cable management? Do you think it's important?
I suck. It's miserable. It's crazy. Only behind the desk though.
Oh yeah,
Everything
that's
in front is okay.
that. I feel like that is where the only pass is. If your cables
Yeah.
everywhere else are fine, it's just
No.
under the desk. I feel like that's the one pass you get.
Yeah.
My desk is very tiny, so I don't really have a whole lot of room, so it's kind of not the best, but
The
it works.
classic college dorm desk. Yeah.
Classic.
It is literally the tiniest desk. Okay, let me show you. It's like this wide.
Great for all the audio listeners. I don't know how to describe what she's doing, so I'm not going to.
Imagine half a Kelly.
It's about-
Oh wait, I have a ruler.
3 cubics.
Mhm.
3 cubic.
It's about
cubits.
3 Kellys wide.
That's about
I've got
You
the
know,
ruler.
six
you know,
hands
actually,
long.
what I was thinking about talking about was
It's about 3 feet
How-
long.
how to make a house a home. That's what I've been
Women.
thinking about today.
I
'Cause
think good
I-
cable management is all it takes to make a house a home.
Where-
good-
how
a good
how you
dog.
can have a lot of stuff or a little stuff. Everyone's got cables. manage your cables,
Yep.
and you'll feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Just make a
Land,
zombie
your cables are
apocalypse
going to start
happen.
a fire behind you. That little pile you got going on.
None of that is plugged
You
in.
have a whole.
There is
oh.
literally one in the outlet.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it is plugged in.
None of that's plugged in. The only one we can see
Go look at that.
is
You have the
there's-
extender resting on the carpet. Like,
There's
that's crazy.
almost no. Listen, everything is up to code.
Flan, I gotta tell you, I lived
Is
through
it-
an electrical house fire, and it's scary stuff you're messing with.
How'd you survive?
Did you start it?
I didn't start it. I didn't survive. I hope that answered all your questions.
Wait,
Did you have to stop, drop, and
victim.
roll?
No, that's fake.
Oh, so if you don't
Okay.
stop, if stop, drop, and roll doesn't work, then what do? Let's say you're on fire.
you
If
go
you're on fire, you go in your shower.
Jump.
Easy.
Oh no, I've seen videos of people on fire. What you do is have your friends dog pile you and start hitting you with
What
stuff.
is-
Like
They do
they're-
just start
Yeah, with their
hitting them with their
jackets
jackets.
and
They go,
Did I
bam!
tell
Yeah.
you guys I fell in a fire when I was little? I feel like I might have.
Wow.
Jelly moment. No, it
Can I
was
tell you guys, I was dropped as a baby several times.
I guys tell you.
Okay,
I fought in
okay,
Vietnam
so-
War. It's no biggie.
so
Did you crawl
I
out of the
was
fire?
I fell into the fire. I didn't fall out of
Did you
it.
stay in there? What happened? How'd you get out?
Let me tell you.
He's
Stop
still in there
talking and I
today.
I learned from the fire.
So it was like in Colorado, the wind was really strong that night, and all of my front side of me was warm. So I decided to turn my chair around, and I was like, I think 4 at the time, maybe younger. I don't know why I remember it. It wasn't even that traumatic for me, but my back was cold, so I turned around, and then the camping chair acted as a sail, and the wind just like knocked back enchantment 2 knocked me into the fire, and then my uncle like just reached in and burned my brother's favorite jacket, which was sad, but
Plucked a baby out of the burning coals.
yeah,
Hmm.
it was pretty clutch. I thought I had a burning scar, but that turned out to be like a freckle on my leg, and I was like, dang, I'm not as cool as I thought.
You had a tiny freckle, and you're like, "This is my burn."
Yeah,
when I
I'd
go
show
into the
people-
fire.
I'd show people
I carry this
Yeah, I
to
got
remind
Yeah.
myself.
total body burns and
That
kind
kid.
of red.
I was like, you want
Boy,
to see
it's
my
just a
scar?
freckle.
Anyone else have any traumatic fire stories? This is great.
No,
I remember
Well,
sticking my
darn.
hand on a hot pan when I was a child. I
I did
specifically
that
remember
too.
this because
What is wrong with you people?
My dad convinced
Look at-
me it was fine.
my mom was
But
making
what?
pancakes and she poured the batter on the frying pan, and I was like, I don't want it cooked all the way through. I want it now. And so I stick my hand on the pan, and obviously I burn it.
Yeah,
And yeah, that's what
Jeez.
happens. That's
only
that's how I
child
learned-
vibes. That's
a
the
little
child
taste of
vibe
Kelly
moment.
in that. Very
I
nice.
could
Little
see
taste of
Kelly doing
in
that.
every bite.
I had pancakes this morning.
That's great, Jelly.
Did you
They're
make them
raw.
yourself?
No, they're raw.
What?
I had waffles, the arguably better version of pancakes.
I completely agree. 'cause they're
Whoa,
harder
that's
to make
actually
raw.
an extremely hot take
Okay, Fland, what you got for me?
that the
What
internet might not be
evidence?
ready for.
What evidence do you have?
I thought we
Tell
weren't
it.
supposed to get into religion or politics.
We're getting into religion here.
We
You like
are.
pancakes
The
better?
first subject you bring up is like,
I
those
like
guys
French
that
toast.
pound the
Why
First
is
Amendment.
waffle your god?
I don't want waffles or pancakes. I want French toast.
You know what? The
I
third
don't like
party
any
is
of
always
them.
right. I gotta be real with you. You're valid.
I don't like sweet things for breakfast.
I'm a missionary for French toast. I've converted at least one of you. Very good.
The waffle
My-
overlords are gonna be very upset.
Best breakfast food? Omelet.
We need a
Walnuts are
separate
great.
religion.
It can
Depends.
come in so many shapes and sizes. Yeah, what are we talking here?
Like
Also-
tomato,
You lost me.
spinach,
You lost me.
mushroom, like
Wait.
like
Go back.
Love a-
Go
the
back,
French
Kelly.
good.
No, you can't. You can't just say that. Say what? Wait,
Like-
I zoned out. I was wait. What?
Jelly, we
want
can't.
you to
Jelly, we can't reverse because you.
Breakfast is the most
pasta.
important meal. of the
No,
day.
no. I
Yeah.
heard pancakes with spinach and mushroom.
Yeah, so you were zoned out. You didn't hear anything. You
Okay,
just-
great. As
you-
long as that's not what I heard correctly.
You
I'm
cut out when I was
fine.
talking about pancakes, and you zoned back in as Kelly was talking about
That's
omelets.
exactly
and
what
you're gone.
happened. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I mean, omelets are kind of like an egg pancake when you.
Oh no, I was thinking about
How
putting
about an
like
egg
pesto
biscuit?
in a
What if we take it
pancake.
another step in the other direction? Go egg biscuit, little bacon, egg, and cheese.
I
That's
make
what I
that
have like
every
all the
morning
time.
I can. It's the best.
They're good.
With
McDonald's
a little
has really surprisingly good breakfasts in that sense.
a little glass of orange juice.
Sponsored, by the way. We should shout out McDonald's.
McDonald's
I
also.
actually, I had McDonald's
I'm
today.
loving it as
Col-
long as it's their breakfast.
Thank you,
Oh,
Culver's,
no.
for having my
I've
dinner.
been
tonight.
to Culver's.
The hell is
The one time
Culver's?
I ever went to Culver's, oh no, I don't know if I could ever go back.
Culver's is
happened?
delicious.
Was that
They,
horrible?
I don't
they,
think I can-
they're
I don't think I
always
can speak
fresh,
about it.
never
Was
frozen.
there a scary
make their
man in the
root
corner
beer
with
I
a
think
knife
that's
on site.
Wendy's you're thinking
looking
of.
at you with a large trench coat?
Oh, that's
I'm
Wendy's.
not at
I'm
liberty
thinking
to
of.
say.
Selling watches.
That's what I thought. That happened to me.
It happens to
You went
most
to a
people.
Culver's and there was a man in a trench coat in the corner.
With a knife.
With a knife,
He kind
with
of
a knife.
he had his coat, and like under his coat he kind of showed it with
Yeah.
the glint of the blade sparkled, and then he looked
Ooh.
at me with two eyes, and
That's
I said,
aesthetic.
Oh, actually, he only had one eye, so a little.
Oh, I
off,
was
but,
gonna
you know.
say two
Yeah.
eyes. I think that's
Two
pretty
eyes.
I
is
think
too
average.
I think the
Yeah.
DLC of him comes with an eye patch every
The
now
D-
and then. So.
The
I got
customizable
early access,
trench coat
okay?
man
It
in the
actually
corner.
has a
Battle
fake
pass
eye
skin.
that's like glow in the dark.
How long do you think you guys could survive prison?
This is the same as the zombie apocalypse.
Don't even talk to me
Segue
about
wasn't
prison.
even there.
I watched
This is the
60
same.
days in. I would die in prison the first day. I might not
Flynn,
die in prison, but
Flynn,
I
me
would.
and you have
Would you-
broken out of prison together. What are you talking about?
That's true. We were actually pretty hard in prison.
I
no
did
big thing.
19 pull-ups and Flan took 19 punches.
Yeah, I,
What?
I stood there and got
60
beat
days
to
in.
death for like 10 minutes while you were like mashing for that last rep that you did not get, by the way.
Yep, this is the last of. Wait, this is It Takes Two, by the way. Nope, A Way Out. There we go.
Yeah, Way Out made the same people that made It Takes Two. It Takes Two was
I mean,
a
it's
lot
kind of the
more
same,
hard,
right? I
though.
mean, when you think of it, marriage is kind of like a prison.
Yes.
Wait, what? But none of us are married.
And you know why now.
Would any of you get married or have like aspirations to in the future?
You're asking about
I-
your children if they're gonna get married. Of course not.
Bro, I was raised Mormon, okay? I've been around children who were certain and did actually get married at a young age. All the
I-
people that I knew way back when, they're all married and they have kids.
That is
And they're like
common. for that.
20, 25
People
or
my
younger.
age are getting married, even younger than me. It's crazy.
Same.
I have one friend who's married, and that's it.
It's
I don't really talk
a-
to them.
Wow.
You say
Yeah,
Swedish?
I would.
One
I
of the
would.
biggest problems facing the United States right now.
I would probably
Marriage?
hire my wife.
A bunch of dumbasses getting married.
Oh yeah.
Maybe,
like, a
maybe
little
one
too
day, you
early.
know,
If you're
if
60 or 70,
I
I
find
can see
somebody
you getting
really
married.
rich who's like really old, I
60 or
might get married.
If you're 60 or 70, I can see you just start having kids at that age, getting married, settling
No.
down.
No, not having kids. No. Just
Kelly
getting,
with
just
the
getting married. You can't have
70-year-old.
kids until you're like 100.
Yeah, kids
And
are
it's probably
completely
the
different.
adoption.
I mean, we have no idea what science will be in that amount of time.
Science.
What
this
will
Is,
science
this
be?
is pure naturality here.
Yeah, I'd probably hire my wife.
Jill, you're probably a test tube baby.
That
talking
seems
about science
extremely
here.
questionable.
Look at. Okay, I have no idea what to say about that. You're probably right. I'm be honest. If we do the math, that's probably what happened.
If we do the math, carry the one, we can see he's a test tube baby.
You know, X is equal to Jelly was born in a test tube.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Because that's
Yeah.
what it is. Like the baby grows in the test tube. That's what happens.
either that or like a Russian experiment.
One or the other. Yeah, coin flip, surely.
Oh, Jelly. Actually, I hope. I hate to tell you this way, but your whole life is actually a social experiment. There's cameras
God,
everywhere.
I knew
like,
it. I knew it.
There's
I was
literally
thinking
a
about
camera
this
in front of
today.
you.
I went outside just to break the system.
We're all
Mhm.
paid actors.
That sounds so dumb. No,
Jesus.
I go outside normally. Let me tell you that. I said it's been too long since I've touched grass, and I said, you know what? Pokemon Go grass is better. So I went out on a walk,
Pokemon Go grass.
caught
Heck
a few
Spawn fish.
Pikachus. It was great.
Fish. There's no fish in Pokemon.
I have a question for you
What?
guys. Do you guys
You
think
went
that
outside and
free
caught
will is an
Pokemon?
illusion?
Wait, what?
Why are we
Do you
talking
think-
about something stupid like that?
Oh, don't
Wait,
even
say
get
it.
into this religion. Hold up.
I didn't hear.
No. No.
We can't start talking about free will. Let's
Oh,
talk
we're
about
talking about
free
free will.
willy.
I thought you were talking Pokemon stupid. Yeah, free will stupid.
What?
on.
Free Willy, was that a good movie or was it a
Okay.
horrible evil movie?
We live in a simulation.
What? No.
Well, I'm glad that you told me now.
Andrew Tate start talking. If you were to survive the Matrix,
Guys, we just turned this into an alpha male podcast. So the thing is, you have to work to
Well,
be successful. And if
Jelly
you're
can
not
fit into that.
successful-
we'll put chess to the top of the game.
I'm a
Jelly-
single male. I don't
Jelly,
go with the
drop one of
crowd.
your
I do take
famous
cold
women
showers at 3 in the
opinions.
morning.
Oh, women are hireable.
That was wonderful.
Is this in the context of you saying you're gonna hire your wife?
This guy's
In
at the
any
bleeding edge
context.
of feminism.
Yeah. No, they can probably. I don't know. I mean,
That's such a good adjective to give to someone. I love that.
hireable.
Hireable.
They can
Very
pass the job
hireable.
interview.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would pay that person for their labor.
I would pay fair wages. No cap on God.
I'd pay you the amount you deserve to get paid with your backstory. That's
Yeah.
What
what
the heck does that mean? You mean like your qualifications, your
Your
backstory?
origin
with
story.
with
Yeah.
all
Start
the
calling my
lore
resume
that
my
surrounds
backstory.
you.
With that comic book on your resume.
The spark notes of my life.
And they're like, "What's
That's
your
what a
greatest
resume is,
weakness?"
right?
And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
"Well, my greatest weakness is I have such a strong sense for justice.
My
I'm
just
greatest
such a good
weakness
team
is
player.
aluminum.
My weakness is my mom died when I was 3. I never knew her, and I have this locket to remind her of me, to remind me of her."
Reminder of me. You
Uh-huh.
FaceTime her. Hey mom, you know this locket?
I
You
want you
think
to
of me when you see it.
It's a picture of your face, but you gotta think of me whenever you see it.
And I'm 50% of you, so you gotta see yourself in me.
What? Never
What?
mind. I
No, wait,
ruined
what?
it.
If
I
Jelly's
ruined it.
censoring himself, that's probably for the best.
No, I was gonna say what would y'all's greatest weaknesses be? Mine would probably be aluminum.
Probably like
Aluminum? Is that a
dying.
recycling thing?
Yeah, very weak to
Aluminium.
bullets, lack of oxygen,
Black Plague, you know.
very high heats, very low temperatures as well.
I think that mornings are probably mine.
If you're gonna be on the Alpha
Well,
podcast,
Mondays
you're
is
gonna
my
do better
greatest
than
weakness.
have a weakness to bullets.
Do you want to live life in God mode?
You only let the bullet
Me?
kill you if you let it. That's
You know,
just
It's
the
I-
all
thing
in your
about
mind.
I was asking Jelly before the podcast if he's seen any podcasts. I didn't even think to ask if he'd seen the
I
Andrew Tate's
have.
podcast, and
Wait,
that's the
does
one
he
you've
ha-
been watching.
Does
I
he
see.
have a podcast?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You keep
Let's
referencing
see.
it.
Does he have a little prison podcast now? He's been
He's
tweeting
popped
from
up
prison.
on my
I
feed
haven't
a
been
lot,
keeping up
and
with
he's
it.
so dumb. It's
Is he
funny.
still
this
in there?
dude-
No.
He's still in prison, right? But he keeps on tweeting. They gave him a cell phone. They're like, all you can do on this is tweet, okay?
Yeah.
So
No, I
just
think
sit in
he.
your cell
I think
and do
he
that.
literally tweeted. He was like, "Imagine being trapped for 2 weeks with no phone," and I'm like, "You just tweeted this.
Holy
you
cow.
have a phone."
That's like when people
but for
tweet
2
social
weeks.
media is such poison on social media. It's
He's
like
still
Yeah.
in prison.
Uh-huh.
It's like when people play a video game and say they hate the video game. It's such a contradiction. It's very
who would
weird.
do that? I mean, only silly people.
It's very weird.
It's like when you turn
yeah.
into Nuck Nom and seduce a grandma at Walmart.
Yeah, that does happen. I was at
Where
Walmart
did
today.
that
actually,
come from? Oh,
What,
you're at
me?
Walmart today?
I was at Walmart today.
Oh, good
I-
stuff.
Called it.
I visited
Sponsored, by the
a
way.
Coinstar, also a sponsor. I just had a
We
big
have,
bag
like,
of
a
change,
rolling
and I
list of sponsors.
I'm assuming
dumped
there's
it
no
in the
Target
hole.
near you if you're going to
there is
Walmart.
there is a Target, but the only Coinstars near me are in Walmart, so I had to go.
I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
what Coinstar is.
It's just a coin to cash machine. You dump all your change in there and get money.
Oh,
They
I
take
need that.
like 10% tax. It sucks, but you know
What?
You broke your
That's
piggy
wrong.
bank today.
I did.
Turned it all
I had
into
to get a Valorant skin, so
crispy dollar
I
bills.
splurged. I splurged.
Did you buy the skin?
I bought the dragon skin in Valorant. Yes, I did.
I'm gonna
So
let
I-
my opinion on Valorant. I'm gonna rant a bit on Valorant. Okay,
Rant a bit.
That was a
on
good
Valorant.
save. That was a good save. Go ahead.
Mhm.
What do you? What
it's
do you,
not
what
a
do you thinking?
pajamas on. All right. So this is
I'd
what
love
you
to
do
rant
in
too.
Valorant. Okay, you sit in your little zone while you wait for the enemy team to push up, and you've got your hot chocolate. You might as well turn on the stove, cook a meal, and warm up with a blanket by the campfire and get a good book, because you're sitting there for a while waiting for people to come at you. And if you
A bit
move,
much, but I get your point.
if you move, you are dead, and there's no movement. All you can do is sit there and peek until it gets to me. It feels like prison. I would rather.
So okay, Jelly, you've just told us that you can't hold still for 5 seconds.
No, I can't.
Because
hurts.
on average, in an
It
underrated
hurts.
game, it takes the enemy team about 5 seconds to push.
I don't know. I'm with Jelly on this one.
I know
to a
you're with
certain
Jelly, but I
extent.
don't want to hear any of your takes. You play Overwatch.
Just had to get that off my chest.
I play Overwatch and Apex, and actually, I did download another tac shooter. I downloaded Rainbow Six Siege. I've never played it before.
Oh,
Ooh.
I heard it's
If
the
you buy
same
that for me,
thing.
I'll play with you.
Yeah, okay. Well, Ubisoft they're doing an insane sale right now. Not sponsored by Ubisoft. They're a piece of
No,
shit
yes, this is
company.
one of the
Speaking
sponsors.
of guys, you
No,
might as
not
well head
Ubisoft.
over to
But
Not
it's like
Ubisoft. Speaking of
Rainbow Six
Overwatch,
Siege
not
is like
Blizzard either.
$5 or something right now.
Oh,
And all the
Speaking of
Assassin's Creed
Ubisoft,
games, if anyone wants to get
the
those.
first video game I ever played was a Ubisoft game.
why are you saying
Do you
Ubisoft?
remember the first video
She's
game
Canadian.
you've ever played?
Why are you
Yeah,
saying
it
it
was
like
Ubisoft.
How old were you? Yeah, I pronounce it Ubisoft.
that? It's Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Okay, Ubisoft.
It's not
It was-
Ubi.
Ah!
Okay, Jelly's hurt himself.
Crap.
Jelly's getting flashback
What?
to the fire.
Drink more water.
Ah, fire, bad.
Keep going. I'm gonna mute and survive this.
Okay, he's gonna mute up and just writhe in pain. If you want to talk about
Mhm.
Ubisoft,
You got this, buddy.
My first video game ever was on my DS because my mom bought me a DS Lite when I was like 7.
Look at him.
Sorry.
Sorry.
For people who can't see this, it's Jelly's having a moment.
Oh my gosh.
And
You-
it was
Alright, keep going, Kelly. I think we're good.
let's get
Okay.
back to Ubisoft, please.
Yeah.
Get back to however Kelly pronounced. I can't even picture how you pronounced it that one time. Ubi.
Ubisoft.
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 Your first game,
Okay.
Sims 1 or something.
No, it was called Pets Bunnies. Pets with a Z. And I didn't know anything about
Oh.
video games. I didn't know you had to save the game. So I would like do a bunch of stuff on the game, like unlock new habitats for my bunnies, and I would like just close the game and come back and it was all gone. I was like, why?
You
Yeah.
accidentally turn it into like a roguelike.
Yeah, with no
Pets
progression. at all.
Bunnies is my favorite roguelike. And I remember there was this mini game where you played air hockey, and I didn't know how to play the game, so I just like took my stylus on the screen and just back and forth, and it worked. I won every time, like
Mm,
I
on my
feel that.
goal. And so they
Cheese
wouldn't get it
strapped.
in my goal, and I would like smack it back in their goal. So I've been a pro
Are
gamer
you
since I was
are you the
7.
kind of person that does that on air hockey?
I still
I can
do
see
it,
that.
I still do
I
it.
can see that,
I used to do it
you
to
can't
this
match my
day.
speed.
You can.
This is the strategy. You just go like this and you go
The faster you are, the
just-
more ground you can cover. I mean, it works.
Exactly.
Gamer speed. Yeah.
Air hockey scares the heck out of me. You can
It-
get major finger injuries from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to learn the hard way not to put your hand on the table.
Yeah, that and
Yeah.
Serious
pool,
contact sport.
or billiard balls, I guess.
I think air hockey has caused more injuries than football or
My
handball.
foot
That's
is
probably
still
true.
cramping.
And hockey.
Guys, what if we started a professional air hockey league?
We say this to every single
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
that
It's
What if we
Let's
started a puzzle
professional-
league?
What if
we're
we
we're
started
seeing a
podcast.
we're seeing a problem here. I mean, a pattern here, not a problem. That was a Freudian slip.
Well, the
Freudian.
problem is that
Freudian?
Yeah,
is that I was
Freudian.
gonna go past that without making fun of it. Should we make fun of Freudian for a second?
Yes,
I
we
don't know
made
what
fun
it
of it
is.
6 times today because I can't
Yeah,
say
you go ahead.
words.
Wait,
Go
what
ahead.
is it? Let me look
Freudian.
this
Yeah, go ahead.
He
Is
meant
that
to say
like-
Freudian slip.
Oh,
Oh.
that's not that bad.
Freudian
I
slip.
Freudian
Have you been
slipped,
pronouncing him
Freudian
Sigmund Freud?
Sigmund Freud.
I mean, that's who's after. What did you think? It's a Freudian slip.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that's
Freudian slipped.
Freudian.
Freudian slipped.
yeah.
It's a different thing. I'm thinking of
Who
it's spelled with,
started
instead of
the-
an EU, you spell with an O.
Was that a razor? You giving your dog a haircut?
No,
Yeah.
that was. Hey, stop listening to my
Oh
environment.
God! Don't look up what I just said. Don't look that up. Oh my God!
Do it.
I just
do it.
No, I
Guys,
just
audio
accidentally-
listeners, you know
No.
you want to
Exactly
do
what we
it. I
shouldn't
didn't
look up.
hear it.
Wait,
but
don't look
do
it up. Don't look it up.
What am I not supposed to look up? I just want
Type
to
it
know
in
so
the
that I
chat.
don't
the,
look it
the
up.
thing that I said, the Freudian slip, I realize it means something completely
Oh,
different
God.
than
I
Freud.
actually did, but I was too
I
lazy
can
to
see
read
everyone
it,
opening
so
up their
I acted
browser.
like I
Yeah.
understood
I can see.
it.
Great
Are you
lighting
using Urban
control.
Dictionary? Because Urban Dictionary will say anything is bad. Like you can go into Urban Dictionary, type in any word, and it has
No,
some
Yeah.
I was on
connotation.
definithing.com.
Definite thing.
Definite
Definithing.
thing?
Yeah.
Define a thing?
Yeah. Definithing.
Diff anything.
It's like def anything. Those words aren't real. That's all I know.
I love those websites because
Don't read it out loud, whatever you read.
I can't find this darn
That's
website.
good. That's probably good. That's probably for the best.
I need this.
No, you don't need this.
there goes Jelly. He's got to learn all the adult things. He's growing up.
Why would you do that?
Son, it's time you learn about the horrors. of
Yeah,
the
it's
world.
When you
exploring
get
the world is
older.
totally
Time you
natural.
learn what it could possibly mean.
It's gonna give me another foot cramp. I know it.
Not again.
Induced foot cramp, a Freudian
No.
induced.
Freudian
That would be so
induced.
bad. Okay, I should probably never say Freudian again. Okay,
Are those
Freudian.
little?
Oh, you looked up Freudian, not Freudian.
Yeah, Freudian.
God,
the thing I
I'm still
accidentally
on
said.
this. I don't
Because
even
Jelly is
remember where I was
slow.
going.
What started this?
I have no
Air
idea.
hockey?
Where are we?
You just said
Air
Freudian.
hockey.
We,
You know,
well,
speaking-
air hockey transitioning to something else.
Speaking of
Air
hockey,
transition.
I had this fear of like
Nice segue.
of ice hockey. You know how they have like those. They don't use segways actually. They use these really sharp razor blades on their feet as they slide around the ice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw on this show called 100 Ways to Die. Someone got
crazy
their
shoes.
no.
neck sliced open by one of them.
Oh,
Ever since
God,
then,
I've had that fear.
hockey has freaked me out. But yeah, I'll never play
Like,
ice hockey
even just
because of
like
that.
even just like ice skating normally.
I've been ice skating, but I'm not good at it, so I don't have the urge to do it anymore.
Rollerblading
Yeah,
is
same.
fun. I miss rollerblading.
I like it. I'm not good, but I still like
I
it.
played roller hockey and ice hockey.
I
I
play
thought it was
field
dope.
floor hockey actually, but that's fine. But not ice hockey. That's scary.
Dang,
stuff.
how many different types of hockey are there? Ice
Four?
hockey,
There's
air
3.
hockey,
Oh, 5,
5.
Is there space hockey? There will be soon.
6.
water
There's
hockey,
space hockey.
fire
Stay
hockey. Oh my
tuned.
god, I can't say fire around Jelly or Nuck. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jelly's
Get
gonna get another foot
canceled.
cramp. if you Say that
Canceled on
again.
Twitter. Oh, my foot.
Don't scare 'em.
Field, ice, roller, rink, and floor.
Let me tell you about the
Rank.
worst.
Heck does floor
sport,
mean?
Okay.
Floor is
The worst
Lacrosse.
floor
tennis shoes.
Good
and like
name.
you're on like a basketball court playing hockey.
That is an awful name. Lacrosse.
Lacrosse. It just
That's not
reeks
American.
Of, my name's Tyler and my mom is rich.
okay.
My
we're getting
name's
we're getting
Graham, and
religious
I
again.
live in
We're
a
getting religious.
mansion. I knew a kid named Graham, and he lives in a mansion. And he played lacrosse.
That's a cool name. I'd name it.
But lacrosse was taken from.
Graham.
It was taken from like
Yeah,
some
Graham.
Native American tribes. I'm not exactly sure which ones, but it was yoinked for sure.
Oh,
And
that's
now,
Reason
you
to
know,
hate it.
I
a
suppose
good
now
reason to
it's
hate
sort
it.
of like
Finally.
yeah.
Whoa,
it's
My
evolved
understanding
in
is that
Canada?
lacrosse games, like back then, the original lacrosse games were way more hardcore and large scale, like battle simulator type
I
stuff.
see that.
That would have
I'm-
been very
I'm looking
interesting
it
to
up.
see.
It's a
like war
surprisingly
scene.
violent game. I'm pretty sure.
There's a guy on the floor just getting beat. with
What's the
I'm
point?
looking at the same picture of
Why?
you.
Yeah, no, let me take a screenshot and
I
send it
could
in
be
the
a
chat
professional
for all
spectator. I love to
freaking-
watch that stuff. I just don't want. I don't want to be anywhere near it.
Watching people
So
I
get
like,
feel
beat
you
up,
could be
there
one
is
of those
something
people that
satisfying.
people hire to go to their weddings because they're lonely and don't have enough people to go, and you like clap as they walk down the aisle, and that's your
That
job.
is sad. I saw
That's a
someone get
thing?
married
Yeah,
recently.
it's a thing. You can pay people to come to your wedding, like paid
I
guests.
thought
What?
most people struggle to like choose who
You
not
pay
to
an
invite because they
audience?
have too
Yeah.
many people to invite.
Yeah.
No,
Or
that's
it's like
Hollywood,
that
classic
one
Hollywood misconception.
Dang, I got hallmarked. That sucks.
that one cousin named
No one has
Rochelle.
friends. Hey, Rochelle's cool.
I don't
Weddings
have
are
that
low-key
cousin,
kinda
but
fun, though.
I know. I went to one recently, and
Oh,
all I could
congrats.
think of was like if it was my wedding, how I would stream it, and I would play.
How I would stream it.
I would play. I forgot that
How
song
I would
name.
get
Guys,
that content.
content
Tokyo
weddings.
Rock It as she walked down the red floor. I forgot what that's
We're
called.
gonna Fortnite dance down the aisle.
No, that's cringe. We make it Pog.
We make it pause.
Yeah, Fortnite.
There is a difference.
We do TikTok dances, not Fortnite dances, okay?
If your foot
Mhm.
isn't cramping, you're doing it wrong.
If you're not in serious pain, stop what you're doing. And find serious
Playing
pain.
Rocket Tokyo Machine at second 32. No, at 30 seconds.
He's
I'm
talking
gonna play
about?
that at my wedding.
I don't know what he's saying, but
Oh, he's
it's
just
probably
talking about
funny.
his. He's just talking about his wedding
He's
playlist.
This is
talking
what
about his
happens
wedding.
in
Jelly,
my
you
head.
just said you didn't want to get married.
Good for you.
No, I said I'll hire my wife. I
Yeah,
don't-
but that doesn't mean anything.
That's scary. To
it
be honest.
means it doesn't imply that I won't get married.
Shelly, what? I think you're saying you're constantly rejecting women, and yet you have to hire a woman to marry you.
That's not why I would do it. See, marriage is an economical proposition.
Oh.
So
It
you
is
marry
a business
into money.
exchange.
You marry for money. Like you hire your that's a different thing.
It is a business.
Do you do
yes.
big business?
big,
You're a
business.
You're a businessman.
yeah.
Big businessman.
When you sign a marriage license, you're really
Even my
signing, like, a
marriage needs to turn a
business
profit.
statement.
It's gonna actually be to where
Oh my
people
god, my
have to
marriage
pay
is
to
in
get
the
into
red
my
right now.
wedding. I'll have tickets to my wedding.
Mm-hmm.
like a
Sell like
concert.
digital e-tickets, like $20, and you can watch your wedding live. Didn't they do that? Didn't like Jake Paul and Tana Mojo have like a wedding, like when they like streamed it and they like people could pay to watch it?
I
I
can
don't-
see some
Wait,
next.
I
They
don't
got
watch those
married?
guys.
It was like a while ago. I don't know if they actually got married, but I remember they like had like a content wedding. And
What
then I
the
was like,
heck?
"Alright, that's what I want."
Don't most YouTubers and streamers have content weddings? Like they just record it and throw it on their YouTube channels?
It was
Like,
like
a
different.
lot
though.
of
It
it
was
PewDiePie did it.
like they were
Like,
getting
formed
married like
around
for the
content.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it wasn't like,
Mm.
oh, we're getting married. We'll make a cute YouTube video about it. It was like, let's get married so we can stream it and sell tickets.
That's
That's
so
genius.
romantic.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly,
If it ever happens to me, that's how I want it to go down.
Yeah, I could see Flan getting married to give someone a green card.
I mean,
I could
just a
see
nice
it.
thing to do.
Yeah, it's just like a nice thing. Just
Hey, welcome to
I got
America.
get your green card for free.
Oh, I know. Getting a green card is such a process. Let me help you out.
you have to like stay together for like 2 years though, at least, before you can get divorced, or else they'll be deported. I'm pretty sure.
No big thing.
No big
Dude.
deal.
Your mom could get deported.
Thanks, Jelly. Thank you for saying
Dab
that.
for the audio listeners.
He didn't dab for the visual listeners. He didn't do it.
I did. Was
Did
it
you?
coming out working?
Alright,
Yeah.
alright, audio
It
listeners,
was a
I'm
one
back
frame
looking right
dab?
now.
It was,
How fast did you do that? No one saw it.
it was so
I think
quick.
the camera cut out. I did it.
Incredible.
I mean, it wasn't that.
This
it
dude's
was
camera's
fast.
been cutting in and out the whole time. It's gonna look
Hey.
great.
Hey. Well,
Yeah.
now.
I think it's your VPN talking actually.
It's off right now. The one Kelly
Speaking of
recommended me.
VPNs,
This it was sponsored by
NordVPN.
Express. No, ExpressVPN's way better.
Oh,
don't
God.
talk to me about ExpressVPN.
Sponsored.
Getting
ExpressVPN
Getting
broke my
political
heart.
again.
Don't talk to
How
me
Does
about
so?
NordVPN. It
Does
was
ExpressVPN
trash.
have NordPass? I don't think so.
Does ExpressVPN? Does NordVPN work on my computer? No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
She Freudian slipped there. Do you see that?
Oh, it doesn't work on Kelly's
Freudian
computer.
slip.
NordVPN.
They need to fix that.
No, like okay, so
Freudian.
Where's the Kelly's
ExpressVPN didn't
patch
work
update?
either, but you need like a special setting on my Wi-Fi for it to work, or else it drops my internet speed down to like 1 megabyte per second. And NordVPN straight up didn't work.
Yeah, your college is definitely tracking you.
Probably that's why I use a VPN.
It's college
Until
Wi-Fi.
you
Whoever
play
manages
They're going
your
to track
dorm,
you.
just like it's just like watching with you.
Yeah. All right. Hi.
They're in the
Hi,
cast
my
right now.
Yeah, it's like
Welcome to
screen
the
sharing.
podcast, guys. So
There's a secret 6 member who's been here the whole time.
You know how
Hi.
people joke about like my FBI agent, like they're always being
Yeah,
watched?
yeah, their
Do you
personal
guys
little.
think like how true do you guys think that is? Because I think that there are
Completely
people
fake.
who
It's
monitor.
probably true.
I've met my FBI agent. It's true.
Because I think that we are monitored pretty heavily. Like I think like you know, like I feel like we have a lot less privacy on the internet than we think we like to think we do. You know, like
I
I
think we
agree,
have
yeah.
more than we like to think we do. I don't think
Really?
anyone's actually physically watching what we're watching. I think they're literally just they probably just have a list of data that the internet providers are forced to send to one government official. Like
I
that's
mean,
all
I don't
they
think
have.
they're constantly watching, but if they wanted
Right.
to, I think
They could go in
yeah,
and
they could.
look at the logs.
They just like star your name if you're Jelly or anyone who searched up like how to make a bomb. Like, that's
They
when
know
they start
my-
monitoring you.
They
Like,
know
it's
exactly
crazy, like-
how many states I've googled the frost level for body burial.
What?
You
Hey,
should make, like, a
Dan,
map, like, states
I
I've
wouldn't do that
Googled-
there.
States I've Googled for
That would be-
body soil level.
Yeah,
That would be a
burying
freaking
bodies is
nightmare to try and
very
dig a
illegal.
grave.
But it's crazy because like the average person, like if you just try, you can find like their home address and like their phone number on the internet. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like if you really want to find it, like you can, you know.
I'm not confident that there's really anything that is actually private. I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't think
Unless
that
you
there
live
is.
in Alaska.
So the thing is, if all privacy is public, does there even need to be privacy in the first place? Wait, no, that was bad. If all privacy is public, then isn't everything private anyway?
There
if
was a
people are
movie about
judgmental
this.
assholes.
Have
I
you
think that we
seen
sell
Circles?
pieces of our privacy in order to survive. Like think about it. Like
Whoa.
you sell part of your
How much
identity.
can I get for my search history? Like, how much is someone willing to pay?
My address
Well,
for
no,
it is
$30.
true.
I could leave it.
All right.
Like when you get a job, like you sell your right to be private during that time. You know, like it's like in order to survive, you have
That's
to
true.
give up some modicum of your existence. You know.
Yeah, like going
Unless-
to a Walmart, there's those signs that are like, "You're under surveillance. Smile."
Unless you live in Alaska.
Exactly.
Unless you live in Alaska. In
I
which
like that you
case,
keep bringing that up. We're sponsored
only-
by Alaska, by the way.
The only cameras that can see you are the birds there, which are
Yeah,
penguins.
it's too cold there for cameras.
Yeah,
Yeah, circuits,
Like,
the
circuits
government
short
built
out.
birds.
Circuits don't work.
The magnetic poles interfere.
Like, is it even possible in our current day and age to actually live a fully private life? I don't think it is. Like, unless you
Yeah.
go out into the woods,
You'd have to
even
be a
then, you
Discord
still
mod.
have to. You
If
still
you're
have
a
to.
Reddit moderator,
You would have
you're
to be
good.
a Discord mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you could, like, if you're living somewhere like
I think if you're super old
Arctic.
and you're just a shut-in who doesn't use the internet, then you're completely private, basically.
But even
No,
then, the
'cause,
government
like-
still has your information. Like, they know
'cause,
your
like,
social security
We're
number,
talking
they know,
about you're
like-
never on a security camera at Walmart. You're never. That's when you live in Alaska.
Okay, the only way to be fully private is to be born in the woods, no social security number. Immediately, your mother doesn't even look at you. She runs away, and then you raise yourself in the woods. That's the only way you can have
And
a
you live with
100% private
bears.
life.
What
What
if
a
you
time
lived-
to be alive.
What if you just lived in one of those tribes that still live in like the Amazon?
Yeah, with a bear named Norman and Helga.
But I guess it
No,
depends
Norman and
too.
Helga
Like,
don't
what
live
is
in
your
the Amazon.
definition of privacy? Like, is
Is
it
that
like
a reference?
revealing yourself to just
No.
your close family and friends, or is it like nobody? You know?
Nobody.
Yeah, I guess privacy is nobody knows anything.
Privacy
Then,
is my
you can't
bathroom
even be
time.
in one of those tribes.
about it.
Yeah. How do you know there's not a camera in your bathroom?
Someone
I
bugged
I
the
sweep it.
bathroom.
Straight
I
in
sweep the
toilet
place
bowl.
with
I
Every
swept
single
with a
time.
metal detector every
Yeah.
time.
There was a movie about this. Have you guys seen The Circle? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's got Emma Watson.
Is this a good
She's
movie?
I am
it is.
cinematically
I
challenged.
really like
Sorry.
it.
It's based on a
No,
book
it's a good
of
thing
the
you know
same
that.
name.
I didn't know. Yeah, but it's
I would never
basically like
trust a book named Circle.
It has
It's
Books are-
5.8
books are
out of 10
square
on
It's
shaped.
just to
IMDb.
like play on people's like, fears of like slowly losing all privacy, like all
it's like
sense
if
of
everything
personal
was
space.
public. So there's
Okay,
like
honestly,
yeah.
people are kind of like
I don't want to
over
think about that.
like you know how like everything's always listening, like the targeted advertising. Like I know this is kind of like a hot take, but like, does it matter if like instead of showing me ads for like lawnmowers, it shows me ads for like shampoo instead? Like, how harmful even is that? I mean, there's the potential for it to be very harmful if it gets in the wrong hands, like with data breaches. But like, how harmful is targeted advertising?
I'd
It's
rather see
harmful.
lawnmower ads.
Harmful for my wallet when it shows me things I want.
It's extremely
I
harmful.
feel like it's fine.
I
They're
find
building
it-
a profile on you.
I find it
How
Well, what
much
are they
do you
gonna
know
do with
about
the
a
profile?
person, like based on their shampoo?
A lot.
Shampoo.
I can smell their
tell a
shampoo
certain
and I
amount
can be
about a
like,
person.
"Mhm,
So
that
let's say
You know
that
what I
person's
hate?
killer."
your targeted
Let's
ads
talk
are not
about
just
what I-
shampoo, but also your like Pokemon cards. Now they know your shampoo and your Pokemon cards. All of a sudden, a picture is starting to form. Who is Kelly? Who is Nuknom?
Okay.
Pretty
Yeah,
soon
they don't know my
shampoo.
real name.
Pretty soon they'll be able to like, kidnap you and send you to like the Mars colony and then replace you with their little cyborg.
Not
act
if you
just
live
like
with
you
the rats.
because
Would
of the
that be so
information they've already
bad? That
had.
cyborg now has to go do my classes in school. Like that, I don't want to do that.
No, you don't want to go to the Mars colony, trust me.
Oh,
I really
course.
don't like the shampoo that sticks. It's sticky. The body wash that's sticky, and it leaves you feeling like
You have to wash it off, Jelly.
sandpaper.
Jelly just
You don't
No.
put it on
down
after
head
the
is like,
shower's over.
This is sticky.
God, it's so gunky.
this
No,
sucks.
like you wash
To
it
walk
off,
around
and then
like
your
this.
skin is automatically like it feels like the sticky end of tape. Like you can't
What the
slide
heck are
your
you
fingers
I
using?
don't know
across
what
it.
kind of
Jelly,
shampoo you're using.
your
Jelly.
shampoo's like old and rotten.
I
New
know. I
stuff.
got a new bar recently.
Bro's
and I
using
threw it
peanut
away.
butter. What are you doing?
I threw it away.
That's probably
No.
for
It's
the
a-
best. If it's just like
I
an
don't-
adhesive that you're using.
No,
Just using
it's not
Elmer's glue on your
necessarily
body, then
an
I don't think it's a
adhesive.
great thing.
But imagine if wet skin rubs against dry polished wood. It had that feeling with skin on skin, and it really, it wasn't the best feeling, and I just had to say that while we were talking about shampoo.
Yeah, I guess it's
Just
not
had
the
to get it
product
out
for
there.
you.
I just didn't like it very much. All right, do
It
you
just
like
wasn't all that.
do you like the
poggers.
body wash that's like chunky, or do you like smooth body wash?
Chunky?
When you say chunky, do you mean that has like little pearls? or
micro
It has like
Oh.
it has like the little rocks in it. Yeah.
Oh God, no!
like the little plastic
I
beads.
feel
Yeah,
like
I
I'm
hate
lacerating
those-
my
I hate
skin
those
with
rocks.
those.
I think
I
those are
hate the
terrible
rocks.
for the environment.
Microplastics.
Another reason to hate it.
Microplastics.
Why do they make it then? Doesn't make any sense.
Because companies will tell you need it.
It's the horny grandmas out
They
there.
make a problem and
This-
then they
Thank you,
sell
Jelly.
you the product that will solve that problem.
Jelly, this is the second time you've mentioned
That's
this.
just good. It's just good business. You make shampoo and then you add some little boba to the same shampoo.
Oh no!
Now you got two types of
Oh.
shampoo.
Okay,
Boom.
what's y'all's opinions on boba?
I've
The
never
tea?
had it before.
It's like eating
It's
fish
too
eggs.
complicated to get into in a podcast.
Too
We don't have
political.
time for that. Too political.
It's just tea with a
Or-
bunch
okay.
of balls in it, isn't it?
I don't think
That's
they
it.
want to be here for like
My
6
God, you
hours.
caveman. So much more than that.
So much more than balls. It's tea.
It's
Just
literally
balls and
it's
tea.
It's a
disgusting.
lifestyle.
Cretin. A minute to learn, a lifetime to master.
Flowerland
Like
has his
Othello or something.
like PhD thesis in this.
Mm-hmm. Boba science.
It's
Yeah,
disgusting.
I've never had the ball tea. I can't.
It's
I don't
like
have an
fish
opinion.
eggs.
I've never tried
It's
Oh, caviar is
Ugh.
great though. I love fish eggs.
I've never had
had caviar
caviar.
either.
you sound like the
Caviar's
person
so
who would
good.
slurp the salty slug
Mm.
juice
Delicious slug juice, delish.
You know what I'm talking about.
Ah.
What is that called?
Escargot?
Slug in
A rich person.
shell.
Oysters?
Crossword.
I don't want to talk about gross food.
Slug in a shell food.
No,
Okay,
caviar is
you can
great.
only eat one food for the rest of your life. What is it? Go.
Oh, that's
Tacos.
Salmon.
Easy. Instead of you get tired of it in like a week. The only problem.
I mean,
I would eat
feel
like
salmon
I don't know,
is
some
healthy
cube that
to
has
a
like
degree.
all the nutrients that you could need in. You know,
You're,
you just pop
that's
the
cheating.
cube in.
And
That's a
you're boring.
potato.
That's not cheating.
That's a
Well, I guess.
potato.
Like Soylent?
That's
A
potato.
cube has
So yeah, the Soylent
everything.
Greens.
A potato has everything you need to survive.
That
It
is
is the
just not true.
ultimate. You could
But you-
survive on potatoes. You don't even need water.
You
is the
can
Alpha Male
survive on
podcast.
potatoes, but it does not
We
have
only
all
eat
the
glass
things that you need to
shards.
thrive.
Oh, to thrive, not just
To
survive.
be
Survive
healthy
and thrive.
and to potentially stave off certain like deficiencies, you need more than just potatoes. Although potatoes are
No.
pretty fantastic.
No.
And
Have
I'm
you
pretty
ever
sure they're
eaten
like one
just-
of, if not the most efficient fruit to harvest, or like
Fruit?
what are not fruit, spud
What
or
are
whatever to
potatoes?
harvest.
Not in Ireland in 1845.
You mean
The
you
potato
don't talk
famine?
about that. Bringing up such a sword. Why
Stop,
would you
don't
do
bring
that?
up. I still have. That's my people.
Come on. That's
way too
no,
fucking
Kelly.
Sonny boy.
PTSD in that.
No.
That's gonna
No,
trigger
my,
more
like-
foot cramps, Jelly.
My,
That was
great
bad.
great grandma or something came over from Ireland during the
She did
potato
what?
famine or something.
Oh, sorry.
To escape,
Jelly.
she followed the potatoes.
Jelly, don't
Yeah,
mention
they, like-
grandmas around Jelly, please.
no. That was ironic. Okay, that was.
So the other one's
Freudian
worse.
slip right there.
The other
Wait.
ones weren't.
Hang on.
He's like, okay, that's how
Anyway,
joking, guys.
Anyway,
That one was
no,
fake.
look.
The other times are real. I mean,
Okay, I'm not even gonna defend myself.
that's good. You couldn't.
Okay.
There's no
Only
way you
guilty
could.
people
I
defend
will. The
themselves.
first time was with Knuckle at Walmart. That wasn't even me.
All right, Jelly. All right, good stuff. Great stuff.
Would you rather
Mm-hmm.
have? Okay, so there one group of animals protect you, another group tries to kill you. Which would you rather have protect or kill? 3 brown bears or 5 silverback gorillas? 50 hawks or 10,000 rats?
Rats, the rats, easy rats, easy.
What?
For what? To fight
That's-
or
Defend, easy. That's 10,000 rats. I've thought about this before.
Uh-huh.
Why-
Even
why?
a silverback gorilla can't fight against 10,000 rats.
Yeah, there's
is a
too
lot
many
of-
rats.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
they
played
can.
what is it, Plague Tale?
Plague Inc.
No, it's
Pla-
Plague Tale, and I played that game where the little boy controls rats. There's like a like the plague outbreak, but for some reason he has the power to control rats, and it's dope AF. You like
Plague games
devour
are
people
fun,
with
though.
rats.
I played that.
Okay, no, this is easily beatable. Look, I looked up an image of 10,000 dots. I advise you viewers at
That's
home to do it
1,000.
yourself. Oh,
That's-
shoot. Imagine 10 of those,
That's a lot of
and
rats.
you're fine.
Nothing that you've just done helps to visualize 10,000 rats.
That's
Yeah,
dots.
yeah.
That's a
Nope.
rat. What are you?
Those
Dumb?
are like 5 pixels each on my screen.
Yeah. No,
My
it's-
sister
it's
owned
easy.
2 rats. They're substantial.
Have
I
you
used to
heard
have
of
pet
those?
mice.
Your 2 rats could probably take down a human.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
they
Have
had
you heard of
diseases.
those
Yeah.
like
These
hamster
can't be.
stories?
You can't. There's no way you could find 10,000 clean rats. Like some of them
No.
have to be
Hamster
dirty and
stories?
There's a
full
disease
of
in there
disease.
somewhere.
Yeah, so just
Yeah.
get one diseased rat to bite the lion,
There's
and then one lion's
Black
down.
Death
Easy.
2.0.
Isn't that a stereotype? Aren't rats actually not that like greasy horribleness?
Are we being? Am I
No,
being
Like
they're
the ones in the
bad.
pet store are
They,
not.
they
They
carry
can
they
be
carry
clean.
parasites. I
Like
mean,
the
they
scuba
carry
ones
stuff,
are
but everyone
disgusting,
does.
But like,
They're all,
if you get
all
ones
things.
in the pet
Sewer
store, it's
ones.
not going to have any diseases.
I think bats are like the dirtiest animal.
Bats are
I
so
mean,
freaking
bro, if
dirty.
you
I
get if
hate
you get
bats.
rabies, you are done. 100% fatality rate, and except for like
Did I
Speaking
tell you
of
guys about the
bats,
time that I found?
I had rabies.
Go on. My bad.
I bought
my
a
bad.
couch, and
It was a bed.
it turns out that I'd say even better. It turned out that there were 2
Even
little baby
better.
bats
Don't.
who came with a little
Oh,
with the
no.
couch.
Nice.
Were they
Just
shiny
tell me you got a
Pokemons?
rabies shot.
They came with it, like free of charge.
Yeah, I was enjoying the couch the first day and watching a
Enjoying
movie
the
in the
couch.
dark, and I heard scuttling,
Yeah.
and I was scared as heck. And
No.
eventually, I discovered that there was a baby
Scuttling.
bat crawling around, and then I discovered a second one. I inspected the
Oh,
rest of the couch, and there were no more.
bats. I
No.
think you said rats.
No baby
That's-
bats.
That's
Mm.
miserable.
Bats
Where
are
did they come
terrifying
from?
because
Where did they go? Where did they come
they
from?
come
I
from
don't
Cotton
know.
Joe.
You didn't get rid of them. You kept them
No, I
there?
did get rid of them.
Oh, so you know where they went.
Kept the poor.
I was quoting us. You know what? Just stop. Just stop. You're the worst.
No, but like
Right.
you
You know
guys
what?
know
I
what
ruined
happens
you.
when
You
you
are
get
the
rabies.
black hole that sucks up all the
Yes.
fun.
If you get infected
start
and you don't
foaming
get
at
the
the mouth.
vaccine within 24 hours, you are dead. 100% kill rate. You will start to be so afraid of water. If
You
you drink
serious?
it, you will not. Your throat will close. You
Dang
will become.
headshot.
You will become like the light will be super sensitive to you. Like you can't have light on you, and then
You're
eventually
right.
you'll be so delirious that you die a
Fear of
horrible death.
water?
Yeah,
You know, I felt something like that before.
Extended
had, like-
rabies would be like a zombie.
and then you
Rabid
die a
zombie.
horrible death. So please get your rabies
What?
shots, everybody. Audio
We're
listeners,
sponsored by
video
rabies shots.
listeners. Yeah, we're now sponsored by rabies shots.
No, I've experienced
Stay safe
something
out there.
similar to that. I've like had this sickness where I feel like my arms are super long and they get extended. It feels like a dream, but it's
I
real
thought
life.
you were gonna say I experienced something similar to that. I was
You're
thrown into a
talking about like
campfire as a baby.
dissociation or something.
No, I was associated with my body all right, but it was like all of my limbs were too long. It was weird. And it happened like recently, this winter actually.
What?
Yeah,
like
Jelly, that-
body dysmorphia
That
or
happens
something?
if you take drugs. That does happen. You probably should avoid these.
I
things.
am better than no, not me.
Oh, you're not
no.
better than that. Okay.
Well, maybe not, but
But not that particular time.
right,
Mhm.
right. That was all
At this very
Definitely a
moment, I
finger.
am. Well, yeah. At this very
currently.
moment.
You know
I
what I've
haven't-
heard? Go on, Kelly.
I was gonna say I haven't killed any people. Unless, well, you can't that one time. But like, no, I'm not killing anybody right now, so
Yeah.
I haven't
It's
even
all
thought
a
about
matter of what's
grandmas in
happening.
like 3 minutes.
Bro, this is not gonna be a thing. Not the
How does
first
that keep coming
podcast.
back?
This is your
I
first one. What do
swear.
you mean?
Well, it's funny, but I can't be associated with
This
this.
is your
a
thing now,
bad way
Jelly.
to go out.
I
There's
can't wait
nothing
till
to
you
Jelly,
come on
you
be
should
again.
be
about, Jelly.
there.
This is the space you could be in. It's all right.
You brought this to yourself.
Nothing but acceptance here.
I can't even. I'm looking for more would you rather's on Reddit.
Why are you looking for would you rather's? We're not-
I'm
this is
looking
not a
for
s-
more content.
This isn't a
It's
sleepover.
funny.
Or
It's
is it?
hilarious.
Blankies Unfolded.
It's better than a sleepover.
Sleepover format.
Talking about grandmas and would you rather.
Finally, you're getting in on it.
Look. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't have anything to talk about.
Then why'd you say?
Why'd
hear
you
me
say-
out?
Because
What?
it's funny. Have you not been on any social media where they present like the most down foul thing and then some guy in the comments goes, "Hear me out."
Oh,
I've seen
You
that,
know?
or I can fix
Yeah.
her, or I ain't hearing any of y'all out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything reminds me of her. Yeah.
I should
Every-
call her.
Kelly, do any of you have any piercings?
Yeah, I've got an elbow piercing.
Okay, so no. The answer is no.
Well, sick.
Possibly.
No, Jelly just said he had an elbow piercing.
No, the answer is no.
You will never see my elbow
What,
piercing.
you
He
think
doesn't-
he's
he doesn't
lying
have it.
or something?
he's lying to you.
Help.
What makes
Well, I was thinking about getting one. I just got my
I had my
septum
ears pierced
piercing
when
like
I was like a baby.
I got to
Are you
size
wearing-
up.
Are you wearing a ring right now?
Well, I have my septum piercing. I got like a slightly bigger one. The one I just got was too small.
Is there
It's
anything
hugging.
in there? I can't see it.
No, it's pretty inconspicuous, but yeah, there's a
Oh,
little.
yeah, there it
There's like
is.
a little piece of jewelry right there.
How do you guys
Okay.
feel about gauges? Like
I
on
could
your
see
My
playing
ears
with
are
one.
stretched.
Oh yeah, there
I
it
don't-
is. Yep, he has one.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Like
big I
the,
want to go. Like dinner plate size, maybe. I don't know.
Make him just huge.
Yeah.
Just go all the way.
Yeah,
All or
might as well.
nothing, man.
but I'll never be able to like lay down on my side again or whatever. Or I
See, I'm
can
not
just,
gonna
if
get-
I'm tired, I can just like put my arm. I can grab onto them and
Yeah,
like,
like-
just hang my arm.
Your future children will be able to do pull-ups.
Like you're on like a
Pull-ups.
roller coaster ride,
Yeah.
you're like bracing
You're a
yourself.
workout gym. I used
Mhm.
to do that.
If you like open your door too fast, instead of your headphones getting caught on the handle, your ears will get caught. I think that'd be more
Oh my
painful.
god.
How
Slightly
come you
more
can't pull
annoying.
yourself up by your hair?
I mean,
If I
have you
tug on my
tried?
hair, why don't I go upwards?
Because you're weak.
Cause force.
Because you're pulling against it with your neck. You have to go
What
limp.
the heck are you talking about?
Just go
My
completely
neck's
About
not doing
physics
anything.
101.
My neck doesn't do anything. I'm a baby.
Your
My
neck is attached to
just
your
falls
body.
over.
I
Your
expect
body is
lift
attached
off, but
to your
nothing happens.
Feet. Feet are attached to the ground. Ground.
No, they're
pulls
attached
down.
to the A bone.
The A bone's attached to the L
Horn
When
hair.
I was a child, I tried to teach myself how to fly because I was going through a
Me
fairy
too.
phase. And I would like
What?
jump off the couch and I was like, all right, this time I'm gonna start flying.
I still do that in my dreams.
2000
What was
babies
your
are weird.
What was your record? How long were you airborne?
15 hours? I think?
15,
What is
20
the
seconds,
longest-
something like that.
Realistically, what is the longest time you guys have been suspended in air at once?
I've never been in the air.
I've never
Probably
had
1
to
to 2
jump, and I don't
seconds.
plan to.
I mean,
Don't really
I
want
used
to
do
do any of
gymnastics
that.
a lot. So
Yeah.
that's I mean, actually, you know, we
jumped-
had this harness thing where like they would strap you in at your waist and then so you could like free flip. So if you're like learning new stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So probably
Does
that.
hang gliding count?
Yes.
No.
Okay, I've never hang glided,
Okay.
so I don't know why I asked.
I was gonna say, I
No.
was like, wow.
I've
Does being in a hot
parasailed.
air balloon count?
Have you
Does
really parasailed?
parasailing? Yeah,
That is
parasailing.
like the most fun thing that I want to try out.
It's okay.
More
I
than
don't know.
anything.
I wouldn't do it again, but it was all right.
You know,
What do you
I saw
mean?
a streamer.
Ah.
who
It,
was,
it wasn't all that. It just wasn't all that.
I saw a streamer
Not
who
impressed.
who was parasailing, and I thought he was my friend. It was a parasailshore relationship.
All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for this episode.
We've hit our time. It's been over an hour. We're just gonna end it
Sometimes
there.
Scully brings out the big guns and just smacks everyone in the face with it,
That was
and we
miserable.
all get like stun locked.
That-
My new favorite thing is whenever Kelly tells a pun, I listen to hear other people's reactions.
I wait to
Because
see
that's
if
my
anybody-
favorite.
It was like
I
a whole
love,
gonna
I
break
joke.
the
love
dam.
the silences.
You
I
made
love
me
the
forget my
reactions.
previous idea. That's how potent it was.
I completely cleared your brain.
it had a factory reset on me. That's how.
Those puns are
Come
grounding.
on, it was pretty good.
Yeah,
It
it was
was-
great.
Powerful, I'll say that much.
Grinded everything to a halt
Could
completely.
you say it blew you away?
Oh,
Mhm.
parasailing! Oh my gosh.
That's
So-
a parasail joke.
No,
And
what I used
right
to
back
do,
in it.
like, I just love being suspended in the air. What I would do is get like this metal stick that was a part of like a volleyball setup thing, and I'd take the net off and I'd just like jump
Should vault
as if I
himself.
was vaulting.
Why didn't you just join
You
the
invented-
pole vaulting team
You
or
just,
something?
you just
See, I
invented
thought of
pole
that.
vaulting. in your
Yeah,
backyard.
I was pole vaulting, but I thought of joining a team, but I didn't find any near me. So
Dang.
Dang.
You know
Dang.
what? Pole vaulting needs to be more accessible nationwide.
There was
Pole
one in my high
vaulting
school.
terrifies me because I'm like, what if you come back down on the stick? Like that's a huge fear.
well, people do
Yeah,
that. But
I've
it
seen
just
that
like
stuff
bends and
happen.
splits.
It's like that must hurt.
Well, they
so
bend
much.
and split.
Yeah, they do. It's funny.
Yeah,
But,
it looks
like,
pretty catastrophic in the
That
moment.
on steroids is just parasailing. Am I thinking of the right thing when you've got
Nope.
like this parachute that pushes you
No,
up, and
it's
you've
like
got like this surfboard.
Okay, you
Yeah.
are thinking of the right thing, but why is it the same?
The
Because
pole?
you're manually suspending yourself.
It's not manual though.
Yes, I
No,
mean
like,
you're
you're
using something else to push you upwards. It's just different forces. It's not like you're gliding after
Is
jumping
every
off on
action we do
Oh,
manual?
Kelly has something to
So
say.
you just raise your hand and what would you like to say?
You.
I don't have anything to say. I just wanted to
Why'd
I
you-
was just messing
You're
around.
just like Jelly. Just like Jelly.
It's so good.
That's like being in like elementary school. Like, yes, Arthur.
I just wanted to raise my
Wait,
hand.
wait, what? Takes the
I
hand
think
down.
that Jelly and I, when we're like in the call together, like both of our IQs drop by like 20 points.
Yeah, it's pretty. But our funny meter goes up.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Kelly would be named Arthur if she was a guy.
Yeah, I could
No,
see that.
I would. My mom actually told me she was gonna name me Duncan if I was a boy.
Duncan.
No,
Yeah.
That's a thing
Duncan's
you admit to
that's a
people.
strong name.
that's a red flag. Oh,
That's a red
Kelly's
parenting
fine,
red
but
flag.
like, no.
I assume
that's
you're in
it.
therapy.
You'd be
Is
the
that
only
what
Duncan
grand-
I ever met in my
Because
entire
that's
life.
my
You
grandfather's
would've-
name and my late
Oh,
grandfather's
no.
name.
We are sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. By the way.
Kelly was about to run on America. Yeah.
Why can I speak to Dunkin'?
Now I run out of America.
My coffee's not right.
I don't know. Okay, Duncan just wouldn't be the same. I think.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
Dunkin'.
Duncan.
Yeah.
Okay,
Dunkin' with two
Duncan.
Y's.
Okay, donkey. Yeah, that could work.
I'm changing my username.
I was
What
gonna be
would you-
named if I was a.
mind.
Well, actually,
I
this
see
was
what you
just.
I was gonna
Sabrina.
ask the
It-
same thing.
Yeah, they knew I was a boy, but they were gonna name me Madison.
That's
I'm
the
not exactly
same. That's your
not
same
quite sure
name.
why.
As a girl, I mean, as a boy.
Yeah, they were gonna name me Madison, but for some reason they just chose Addison instead,
That's the
which
same
is still a
exact name.
fairly popular girl's name at some point. But
Yeah, that's Addison Ray. That's
I feel bad for calling this one girl named Allison Asselin.
aspirin.
It was pretty bad. It was funny though. She laughed, so I didn't feel too bad. You know?
Hey,
Aw.
Asselin.
Jelly. What was your,
Yeah.
what was
Hey,
your
Asselin.
Pajamas on. I was pajamas oning at 14. You know what I was doing there? I
No.
worked at
Pajama
a
sonning since
factory.
14.
I was underpaid. I was actual child labor. I was standing in this line where they had a table, and I would put pencils. I would put 7 pencils in the bag and pass it down the line. Another bag came up, 7 pencils, and if I miscounted, they would
Then
they
it
would
was to
put
the
me.
boo box with you.
They would put me on. They would get me and like take my shirt off, and then like give me the cat of 9 tails. It was pretty traumatic.
What the hell are you talking about?
What?
It was my previous working experience.
Where did you live? What is this place?
I can actually tell you. No, I can't. No, it was a.
You were sworn to
backpack
secrecy
company.
because you told me.
Yeah, you can't sign the NDA.
It
Yeah,
was
no,
a
they
backpack
would- They
company.
could sue you for getting them thrown in jail.
Yeah.
Was
I
this
know.
like Scholastic something or other? Like the school,
It was
the
a
elementary
charity
school program?
organization.
Oh, it was charity.
So they would give out these like supply
People who put
packages
the little
to.
foods, the little stamps on the cereal
charities.
boxes.
yeah, those
Those guys for sure.
nonprofits, they can do whatever they want. Like there's no rules
Yeah.
there.
I
I've
got-
only
Hey, you guys
ever
wanna
had
start a
one job
nonprofit?
before. I had one
Really?
job
What was
and I
it?
worked there for 2.5 years. I worked at Lowe's, which is like the competitor to Home Depot. And it was
Yeah.
crazy, man. It was
We're sponsored by
Really?
both.
By both, yeah.
yeah, by both
Mhm.
at the same time, yes. It was
Wait,
actually
wait.
crazy.
Do you guys say both, not both?
Both.
Both.
What?
Both.
Both.
I put an L in there for some reason, yeah.
Both.
Oh,
Bofa.
no.
What's
Both.
Bofa?
I say
Oh my
both.
goodness.
Both
Both,
of these
both.
sponsors are Home Depot and
Oh.
Lowe's.
Sorry, I don't say both. Like, it's way too much work.
Both.
Both.
No, yeah, but both.
Yeah,
I
both.
say both.
Put
Both.
the L in both.
There's an
Ah,
L in there.
God, it
Both
feels
of
wrong saying it.
Move on, Jelly.
Just
Learn
move
some
on.
tolerance.
Calm down, man. We're friends with
It's not
British
my
people.
fault.
This is not the weirdest thing you've ever heard.
You're
Go
probably
confide
racist.
in a granny.
Oh, don't mention grannies, please.
Did that come off too hard?
No, what? I thought you said Grammy, like Grammy Awards. Not
I
Go
think you
confide
said
in a
cranny,
granny.
like Nook's cranny. I'm like, Animal Crossing? I love that.
I like
That's
that
great.
everyone heard something different.
Write in
It's
the
really
comments what
metaphor
you
for, like,
heard.
Must be my accent.
everybody
Right,
has their
like-
own interpretation on different
It's
events
like
in life.
Laurel and Yanny.
Mm-hmm.
Granny.
The dress, you know, is it white and gold or is it black and blue?
There was just two
I
images.
saw that. I saw
There was
that.
2 images. Don't bring it up. No, this
It is both.
We can't get
No,
into
there was
both.
one image. There was one, and
Was it just the screen saturation or something like that?
no, because I've showed it to multiple of my friends, and they said, "No, that's blue." I said it's gold.
Those people are messing with you, Jelly.
No, I
and it
said it's
worked.
gold. They said it's blue.
No, it's
Still
black
saw-
and blue. It's so
I
clear.
saw
Oh my
both
God.
for a
Oh my
second.
Both.
Blue and gold dress.
I saw I saw an explanation that it was because some people's it was like a screen's tint or some kind of screen setting.
Yeah,
made
I
You
saw
show
that
the
too.
same person. Like, you could show it to 2 different people the same screen. They would say something
Yes,
different.
because those people would be messing with you. They were in on the joke.
No, it's
Man, people are evil. Like
Yeah.
I already don't know like what's what. I thank you for sending that.
Green is blue.
Huh?
Green is blue.
Yeah.
Your green
Well, to
might be
me, it
my
looks black
blue,
and blue
but why
still.
talk about that?
I don't believe in that. All these people say, "Oh, we all see different colors actually. You just learn them a different way." I think we all see the same color. I don't care what evidence
Oh,
or science
no,
goes
here's my
towards
color
it.
theory.
Are you studying architecture? Stay in your
No,
lane.
no.
They go over color theory.
I think we all perceive color differently, but like when you see this hat, everyone's like, that's green. But
No,
what if
that's-
my
that's
green
pink.
is different than someone else's green? But we
See,
still
that's
both
what they
call it
say.
green. We still both call it the same
no.
color.
I think that we
I
all
don't believe
perceive
in
it
that.
similarly, where it's like maybe it looks like a little bit bluer.
To me,
to
there was
or
no
a little
hat.
bit, like yellower to you, because our eyes are like slightly different. But I don't think that it's like completely like I see red and you see blue, but we both call it red because that's what we both have learned as red. Like, I don't think that's true. I mean, I know colorblind people exist and like they see color differently. So there are people who see color not the way that it actually is. So we do know that not everybody sees color the same way.
There are also people who don't see.
That is, yeah.
Why do dogs
That's
want to
correct.
be around?
That's correct.
Mm.
Yeah, that's definitely what I said.
there are some people who are blind in the world. Did you guys know that?
There are dead people, and dead people don't see either. That's crazy. I bet you didn't know
According to
that.
the YouTube statistics, there are dead people.
More people on this planet are dead than alive. Did you know that?
Yeah, like 90% of people, 90% of all the people
It
who
was a
ever
joke.
lived are
It was
dead.
a joke, please.
It's true though. Like only 10% of the people who
Yeah.
have ever lived ever are living right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way
I
around.
thought more people are living than
Yeah,
are
more
have
people
No,
are
ever
more
alive
people
right
are
now
dead
than have
than
ever
living.
died.
How many people have died?
I mean,
Jelly,
just
you're gonna get on a list. This is gonna put you on a list.
how many people have died? 73.
Like, at least
Name
like
all
a
dead
couple.
people.
Have more than
can't-
like
Your
50
humor.
quadrillion people died.
You can't be dead because everyone gets rebirth when they die. Oh crap, religion.
What do you
Oh,
guys think
no.
happens when you die? I hope
Boom,
that you go into
black,
some
gone.
sort of like spectator mode, and like you can, like in Minecraft,
It's
where
a
you can
simple
see
on and
everything,
off
you
switch.
can-
It's alright.
everything.
You go in and you.
But I
go
agree.
to
I
the
don't think there's
observe
anything after
settings.
life. As much as
No,
I'd like there to be,
I
don't
can
think
back
No, you-
up my
you
theory
just
of
wake
just
up.
it's just boom gone because everything that happened before you were born, from the Big Bang to exactly when you were born, you didn't see any of that. It was just boom, you're alive now. After you die, it's just gonna be boom, but there will be no end to the boom.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
don't
like
get
you
to see
guys-
anything in the future.
You'll just
Well,
cease
what
to
you
exist.
actually do is you just wake up and take off like the helmet, and you're in, you
You
know,
exit
like
the
your
simulation.
Yeah,
alien,
you're in-
alien arcade or something.
You're,
like a
you're
Rick
in
and
the
Morty
Rick and Morty
episode.
universe.
I
This is like an
I-
episode
oh
of
my
Black
God.
Mirror right
Cool.
now. Have you guys
I
seen Black
think of
Mirror?
like
yeah.
no. I
Black
don't know
Mirror
what
is
that
good.
is.
I love that show.
Some of
Black
the episodes are
Mirror.
good, and then some of them are like, nah, they
There was
hit or miss.
there was a really bad one where like there was like this robot. It was like zombies, but it was robots instead, and that one was dumb.
Oh, Metalhead. I hated that. I didn't finish that one. I didn't like
That
that
one was
one.
bad. Everything else I thought was pretty decent though.
I
Thought
started
your
playing a
mom
game
was
called
pretty
Atomic
decent.
Heart just the other day.
I saw that. Well, I
Yeah,
peeked at it every now and
it's
then.
basically the same thing. It just robots start going haywire, except you're in like a utopian Soviet Russia.
Yeah.
So they get to do a bunch of fun Russian stuff. And there's this vending machine where you go to craft things, and she's like super into you. She won't stop like wanting to have sex with you.
Right.
She hits on the main character so hard it's not even funny.
What did I hear? Did
Her
I
name
hear
is
the...
Nora. And unfortunately, she's one of the most compelling characters in the game.
Unfortunately.
Is that an opinion or a fact?
That's a fact.
Oh.
Most of the other characters are just, they're like the not characters.
Yeah.
Like when they
Not.
don't really exist, they're more like a plot device, like a script idea, a little script vehicle.
Well, it's
Like
it's
that
probably hard when you make a game that's like robot zombies, because the whole zombie thing is so overdone and overused that just replacing that with robots, I think, is even worse.
Yeah,
Some
I
ways.
think the only
Yeah.
good new zombie media has to adapt the genre and do something new rather than just rehashing the same things that have happened like
Yeah.
for the past decade. Like, I don't know if anybody's seen iZombie?
Nope.
No. Well, no,
I've
actually, I
heard of
think I've
iRobot.
seen like one or two episodes just right at the beginning.
It's
There's
a good new
iZombie
take on
and
zombies.
iRobot.
It's just
Yeah.
No,
it's
iZombie
like
is good
zombies,
because
but they're
it's
coping like the rest of us.
yeah, they're like they live among us, and it's like
Among Us?
Oh God. Shelly, why is
Um,
there like a rave? I wasn't gonna ask.
Yeah,
but there's
Shelly,
a
what's
rave
happening
to you?
happening.
No,
Listen,
what?
are at his
Nothing,
house
actually.
right
No.
Shelly's camera is
trying to focus
flashing
here.
colors, just a variety of colors.
Jelly's trying to trigger a seizure.
Like,
Trying to trigger a
someone's
footprint.
got to do something about the situation. Might as
Mhm.
well take action and initiative.
Don't let the seizure
You know
come
the
to
problem.
you. Go to
the
it.
problem with like future, with like doomsday prepping, is that there are so many scenarios, and then there are even more scenarios that you're not aware of because technology and circumstances are changing all the time. It's what you're doing is just wasting your time. What you should really be doing is spending time with your family and like playing video games and doing podcasts, like that sort of thing. Not
I think you should go and stab your neighbor. If
There
that's
was
what
this-
makes
thank
you
you, Jelly.
happy.
there was this one I watched this, like there's a doomsday show or whatever. What is it, Doomsday Preppers or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that show.
This guy he had his whole family, and there's clearly some horrible dynamics happening there. Just like total craziness.
Felt
And he's
that.
literally building a castle, like his fortress, like his Minecraft castle, so he can defend it. And they're like, they're like practicing like shooting bows and arrows and shit, like out of like from their turrets and stuff.
That's cool.
I have a
Like that's what he
theory.
spends his time doing.
I want a
I have a
castle.
theory that everybody has their guilty pleasure reality TV show. Every single person has a reality TV show that they're like, oh, I know it's kind of trash, but I want to watch it.
You know what
anyways."
mine is? The Button.
Oh my god!
You
What?
all know what the Button is. The Button, baby.
Button.
That
It's
one's
so
so
good.
it's so
Dude,
hard
the
to
button
watch.
would roast you
It's
so hard. Oh my god.
I would go in there just to get rejected and say, yeah, I did the Button.
Dude, Jelly, you would be one of the ones who'd like go in the back with the other guys and be like, all right, we gotta get this one voted off. Boys, assemble."
I'd say, yeah, that's the one we gotta get out of here. What was the
Flowerland,
previous thing we were talking
what's
about?
your guilty pleasure reality TV shows?
No,
And then
no,
preppers and
before that.
zombies.
Oh, I would be the guy who's building the base. I was thinking I'd be the guy they'd be making it to defend from.
To defend from? Just
Jelly's
Jelly,
coming.
like
Practice
You'd be the-
your
Jelly walking up,
arrows.
trying
would
to
be the
like
zombie?
siege the castle.
What?
I would be the zombie.
I'm taking all
I
your
am the
supplies. Give them
apocalypse.
up. Like it's fucking rust or something.
Yeah.
They would just
No,
look
do
down
you
at
have
you
a-
like a Monty Python episode and be like, "Go away."
Go on, Kelly.
Nuck, do you have a guilty pleasure reality TV show?
I was trying to think about it, and I couldn't think of a single one. I don't even know. I
No.
can't even name one off the top of my head.
God, what do
Any
you do all
reality
day?
shows that yeah, right? You don't
What do I
watch
do all day? I
reality
watch
all day?
reality TV shows all day. Just can't. I just
Uh-huh.
have bad
But I hate
But
memory.
all of
you
them.
don't have a guilty pleasure about that. You own it.
Mhm.
Yeah, 100%.
I watch compilations of them, of the cringiest moments.
Why do you like cringe stuff? It's so
I don't know
terrible.
because
I
it's
get
it's
it,
like eating sour
honestly.
candy or something.
Yes,
I
it's
think we
like
do that for a
you
bit.
grit your teeth or you pucker your lips and you're like, let's do this thing.
Okay, but that's fun
Very-
until it starts
No.
to make your tongue crack.
Don't compare the cringe videos to my favorite type of candy. That's not fair.
You like Sour
I'm trying to help
Patch?
you
it's
understand.
watching it, yeah. No, I get it. You sort of watch it to sort of remind yourself that like you're not the least self-aware person on the planet, and like,
And
oh,
that
I
it's
wouldn't do
dangerous
that.
outside.
Oh,
I
you
don't need to
watch
go
It's the
out
same
there.
way.
Make yourself feel better, really?
You know, there's two kinds of people on this earth. There's people who like Sour Patch Kids, and there's the people who like chocolate. People who like chocolate, they can get run over by a 6,000-pound truck full of dumpster trash. It felt like that had to be said. We were all
I don't think a
thinking it.
6,000-pound truck is actually that. Like that's
It's heavier.
serious.
It's heavier than 2,000 pounds.
It's a
It's not
6-ton
anything
truck.
crazy.
It's like 6 cars hitting you.
600 pounds?
Wait, are most cars only like
Oh,
1,000 pounds?
Did I not say 6,000?
I thought you said 6,000.
I
I
said
thought you said
6,000.
600.
Most cars are like 1 ton. Yeah,
Yeah, they're
Oh,
pretty heavy.
that's
They're
pitiful.
hefty boys.
that's not pitiful. You can't lift that.
A gorilla can bench that.
A gorilla.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I don't want a
You
gorilla
telling
to
me?
be able
You
to
telling me
take my
Donkey
car away.
Kong could take your car away?
Yeah, it
A
just
silverback
grabs
We
it
don't know
and
could
what's
walks
in-
off.
easily
we don't know what's
kidnap
in
a
those
Prius.
barrels. How do we know it's not like solid uranium that he's like deadlifting when he's putting that down on you?
Just
It can't be
pure
solid because his friend Diddy Kong's in the barrels half the time. Come on,
What's
guys.
that
You even
one?
watch the show?
substance
No.
called.
I know the song where he's like, I don't know what's happening to me.
That's such a horrible
DK.
reference of Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
I'm
No
kidding.
one looked that up. It's just a bad time.
I
Flan would
just know
like
the
it.
song,
Flan-
okay?
I
The
would.
song is. I
Dude,
don't
it's
even know the
cringy.
context of this show. The song is good, okay?
Oh,
Oh, we got the lyrics in.
Tell me just where I went wrong.
oh my God, we should
You
do
would.
cringe
This looks like a Kelly
compilation
video.
watching. Because I
I was
like
gonna
it,
say
and
cringe
because
compilations of us.
most other people don't. I would watch it with somebody who can't stand it, and we would muscle through it. You know, and it'd be funny.
It's kind of the same
Juxtaposition.
reason that
What if
you
we did a
watch
like
try not
being
to
a
laugh
masochist?
challenge, and then when you laugh, you get kicked off, and it's just like we slowly get
I would
eliminated. So
lose.
there's only
I
two
would-
of us.
That
I
could be
think
fun.
I am the worst. Try not to laugh. I laugh at anything if you say,
Same.
"Oh, don't laugh," and I'm like, just like straight out of my chair. It's bad.
Say, I'm the same way.
Don't laugh. It
I've been training
oozes
myself
along.
for 2 years and I made no progress.
You know,
I like the
think we've
cringe one
about
better.
reached our time if we want to wrap it up here.
Any last
Oh.
words? Anything that needs to be said?
What needs to
Help.
be said?
Grandmas.
Help
We
grandmas.
end it
All
there,
right.
grandmas.
Help grandmas.
Grandmas.
Help 'em
All right,
across
this
the
episode will be
the street.
titled Grandmas.
Thank
No.
you.
There we
for
go.
sponsoring
Oh,
Lowe's,
no.
Home
Royal-
Depot,
Royal
Express
Grandmas.
VPN, NordVPN. What were the other ones? I need a list.
Canada.
Dunkin'
Coca-Cola.
Donuts,
Shots.
McDonald's,
Coca-Cola.
Culver's,
Dunkin' Donuts.
Walmart.
Dr. Pepper.
Burt's Bees come back for a second time.
Oh my gosh! Yo!
Okay, here we
Yo,
go. Oh boy.
No way. Hang
This
on.
that one ever
I didn't realize we had a Burt's Bees fanboy in the booth.
take. Yeah, number one fan. He just
It's like he like waits in
off
line
He's like,
for
camera.
the
"Yo!"
flavor
He's about to go get his Burt's Bees collection.
Burt's Bees, let's go.
He
Ew,
hasn't
what,
taken them
just,
out of the package yet.
unboxing
He's
videos
just
of
collectibles.
Burt's Bees.
In
No,
fact, I
I'm
need some.
sponsored
Yeah,
by
this is my
CarMax.
vintage Burt's Bees.
Get that CarMax out of here. We don't want to.
Oh my god, dude! CarMax
Sponsored
is
by
the gas
CarMax.
station. Like, it's a gas
I don't care,
station.
I like
That's
it.
horrible. Are you
CarMax.
kidding me?
I don't.
Here's
I
your.
don't care. I don't care
Here's
what
your
the haters say.
I like
I
the
have big
Walmart
CarMax
brand
gasoline.
chapstick.
Here's your
I
on
don't like Burt's
cue.
Bees. I don't like Burt's Bees. It's too like waxy.
Kelly.
Oh crap! Our
was
sponsor's
too
gonna drop
far.
us.
Too many bees involved. It's not vegan.
There's like paint on my hands still. It won't come off.
You
That
suffer.
was probably your victim.
The podcast is over. I'm pressing stop. Good job.
All right,
everyone.
take care,
Goodbye.
everybody.
Bye.
See you all next
Goodbye.
time.
Grandma.